Today is a day for cult torture survivors, if we want to post art or poetry about the kids or adults or animals that didn't make it through the cult torture who were murdered, using the hashtag Grieving Together Ramkoa, organized by Systems of Gardens and Flowers on Instagram and Plural Pages on Instagram. I posted my poem about Judy on all my social media, or most of it. And it is grief and pain and trauma, but it is also healing and speaking out for me, but speaking out for Judy too, so she is not forgotten. But it also, to me, feels like when I speak about Judy or other kids who were murdered or any of the cult torture, I am speaking out for them too. I am saying the things that they could not say, that they cannot say, because they are not here in body anymore. Judy, for me, was one of the people in my entire life who I have felt the closest to, where we tried to protect each other in the torture. Even though we were kids, we were 5, maybe 6, maybe 4. I don't know the right age. At least a year, if not 2, before she was murdered. She was the only kid that I remember who would look at me in the eyes when we were forced to torture each other or sexually assault each other for the cult, for the pornography, for the trafficking, for the cult's pleasure, for the training that we were being forced to do to lose our compassion and empathy and become like cult. She's the only kid I remember who would look into my eyes with pain and love and grief and terror sometimes and apologize. We would apologize to each other in our words, in our touches, in our whispered words, in every way we could, in trying to cause the least possible pain, even though the cult always increased the pain and tortured us because we were trying not to hurt each other. I had such a deep connection with her, and I loved her, and I felt her love me. And I hate what the cult does, that they murder children, murder adults too, murder teens, murder animals, and that they put us through so much torture and so much physical and psychological and sexual torture that is so deliberate and meant to make us not have compassion, not have empathy, to make us cold like them, to try and make us a replica of them, to try and make us become cult, and to keep us silent and to control us and to make us think that they are all powerful. I think if Judy was alive today, she would be speaking out with me. Speaking out and trying to make a healing difference in the world the way I'm trying to. So the poem I posted today is for her, but it's also for me with my grief and pain around her. And the love too. And the healing that I think happens when we speak out, when we use our voices, when we connect with other survivors. There is huge healing in that. And when other people are open to learning about cult torture, therapists, people who work with us, people who care about us and love us, but also the general public who may not even know a cult torture survivor or may not think that they know a cult torture survivor, because there are so many of us. Speaking out breaks silence. It helps encourage healing, and it helps us in our healing. And I wish you healing and safety and love and laughter and joy.